A brand new Bungie weekly update has just been released, unveiling a bunch of new official Destiny 2 information. And guys, this is probably the biggest weekly update I've seen in a while. There is a ton of information to go over, so let's get started. What is up, guys? Rick Kakas here, and today, again, we have a ton of Destiny 2 information to go over. So, this week's update mainly focused on the changes coming to Destiny 2 with Forsaken and all of the updates leading up to Forsaken. Now, earlier today, a brand new trailer for the Forsaken expansion was released, unveiling 10 exotic weapons and armor and what they do and gameplay with them in action, showcasing some of their exotic abilities. Absolutely check it out. I've done a breakdown of that trailer and discussing all these weapons and armor and how they're going to play in the game and stuff like that. Definitely watch that because there's some really cool stuff there. But moving on from there, another thing that was released is a brand new development roadmap. Now, the development roadmap is something that Bungie started when Destiny 2 wasn't really in that great of a position, and they were outlining all of the free content additions coming to Destiny 2 and the time frame for when they would be arriving. Remember, everything you're going to see in the development roadmap is going to be available for everyone who has Destiny 2, regardless of what expansions you have and stuff like that. It's just going to be available through updates to the base game. So let's take a look at the aforementioned roadmap and we can see where we are in the calendar. We just got update 1.2.3 titled Solstice of Heroes on July 17th. That comes with, of course, changing 6v6 to quick play, bounties, and so on. Interestingly enough, this still includes the Solstice of Heroes seasonal event, even though it's coming on July 31st. That's its launch date. So even though that's occurring later down the road, it's still included in this update. But something brand new to this roadmap is a new category for Season 3. So the last time we saw this roadmap, it kind of ended with update 1.2.3, but now we have update 2.0.0 called Preloading Forsaken. Now, this is going to arrive August 28th. And again, this is brand new. This was just unveiled. So this is going to be a new August update for Destiny 2. What's contained within? Well, mainly we get the weapon slot changes. That's right. A full week before Forsaken launches, we are going to get the brand new weapon system. So you can put shotguns and snipers and so on in your kinetic slot, in your energy slot. Heck, you can have 3 shotguns, one in the kinetic, one in the energy, and one as a heavy, as in the Legend of Acris exotic or something like that. So that's going to be absolutely wild, and this is really huge because it's going to let us see what is happening to the guns already in the game. It would have been pretty hectic to have everything happen at once, but now we're going to get a full week to realize where all of the weapons in the game right now, where the escalation weapons, where the Crucible weapons, all of those weapons, where they end up in the weapon slot changes. For example, there's a bunch of snipers, there's a bunch of shotguns in the game. Will they be kinetic? You know, the escalation shotgun, will it be kinetic? Will it be energy? That's really going to impact your loadout, and we're going to get to experiment with that before we get an influx of brand new weapons with Forsaken. Now, in addition to that, we're going to get milestone and challenges updates. And we're also going to get director updates. We're going to get heroic story missions. That's actually pretty big. If they're offering decent rewards, like, that's going to be a sweet thing to go and replay the story missions and get, you know, potentially exclusive weapons and armor from that. We're also going to get bulk shader deletion. Oh my goodness, finally. And we're going to get 200 additional vault slots to make 500 total. Alright, so obviously the biggest thing in the August update is getting the weapon slot changes early, but another thing that may stand out is milestones and challenges updates and director updates. What is changing with those things? Well, Bungie actually detailed that. So with Forsaken, there's going to be new ways to acquire powerful engrams. So the current milestone system is actually changing when Forsaken arrives. So there's 3 points Bungie want to nail with these changes. Number 1, a whole new challenge system that will replace the way you have been tracking milestones. So again, instead of the current milestones that reset week after week after week, there's going to be this new challenge system. Can't wait to see more. Additionally, specific quests and bounties will provide better gear indicated by their summaries. That's another big point, and I'm very glad it says bounties. This bounty system was introduced, having these like weekly challenging bounties that are going to change, week to week to week is going to keep things fresh and keep bounties actually something you are going to be wanting to do to go and get these powerful engrams. And then the third point is new mysteries are rarer sources, but if we told you about them, they wouldn't be mysterious. Very, very good point there, Bungie. I'm really interested to see what these mysteries are in Forsaken. Now, something it could be is that there's a brand new escalation style activity coming in Forsaken. We've seen screenshots and so on of that, like the same symbols of escalation showing up, another kind of wave survival mode. Perhaps that will be a source to get powerful engrams. That could be one of these mysteries that they aren't talking too much about right now. Now, Bungie does say that most of these sources of power will be refreshed weekly or daily. Some will be one-time sources. Interesting. Now, in addition to that, once these changes are deployed into the wild, the Milestones blade, so when you are in the directory and you press Milestones and that little thing that comes up to the left, will call attention to these activities. So it will now call attention to critical required missions such as the main campaign or a new subclass path pursuit, next steps for quests or other aspects of the progression of your characters, legacy milestones from Destiny 2 campaigns that aren't becoming challenges or quests. So it's going to change in its appearance pretty dramatically with the August update. Now, as for the director changes, it's being updated to accommodate the Tangled Shore and Dreaming City destinations. Obviously, you're going to need to purchase Forsaken to go there, but everyone will be able to see where they are. And so, moving on past the August update, we have the actual launch of Forsaken, now called 2.0.0.1, on September 4th. I'm not going to spend too much time here because we've gone over this before, but it's gear collections, in-game triumphs. Right now you can access them on Bungie.net, and they're going to be added in-game with Solstice of Heroes, but they're going to be expanded upon more with Forsaken. There's also going to be weapon perk randomization, mod system update, 3 new Crucible maps plus 1 PlayStation exclusive. Remember, this is all free stuff. You're going to get the Crucible maps for free even if you haven't purchased Forsaken. A new Crucible mode, Power Matters in Iron Banner, Power Matters in Trials, in-game lore, new bounties, and more. So, pretty interesting update. I am very excited to get an extra week with the weapon system that I didn't expect. And speaking of that weapon system, a lot of you may be wondering, alright, that's a big change. What's going to happen for Crucible? How are things going to work? Like, what's going to stay heavy? What's going to move into the other slots? How do you acquire ammo? All of this stuff. Well, your questions are actually going to be answered pretty soon because there's going to be a new Bungie live stream. It's the Year 2 Combat Reveal stream. It takes place Tuesday, August 7th at 10 a.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/Bungie. Now, this stream is going to feature senior sandbox designer John Wesniewski, and he says, "Hello friends, if you're a sharp-eyed PvP enthusiast, you may have noticed from some Forsaken coverage that the weapons are doing a bit more damage than they do in the current version of Destiny 2. If you're a seasoned Destiny 2 player, you may then extrapolate the possibility of a global lethality pass on weapons and abilities that may or may not be in the pipe to go live when Forsaken is released. I'm here to quickly confirm that. Along with weapon slots and ammo availability, we have globally adjusted the time to kill in the Crucible, thank goodness. If you'd like more details, join us on stream and we'll get into it. See you then." So, there you go. Time to kill is finally increasing. This was honestly one of the highest ass things in Destiny 2 regarding PvP. Right now, people play very, very passively, just hide in the back with gravitons, and they're able to, once they get injured, you have so much time staying alive, you can quickly worm husk away, and it's just created a lot of problems in essence. You know, the game from Destiny 1 was balanced around this much quicker time to kill, and it was very much expanded in Destiny 2. And of course, we have weapons like the Graviton that have really started to close that gap for time to kill, but most of the other weapons, you know, every other scout rifle, all that stuff, are still killing very slowly. So increasing the lethality all around is going to be a huge change, like massive change. If you're a PvP player, definitely stay tuned to the stream. Moving on from there, something else coming that's new is to Crucible Labs. Now, Crucible Labs is where you can go and experience new game modes, test them out, and give feedback to Bungie before they're implemented in-game. And this new mode that's going to hit very soon is called Lockdown. Lockdown is a new 4v4 round-based competitive mode that, like Control, is about capturing and holding zones. Unlike Control, your only score comes from playing the objective. Those of you from the Taken King / Rise of Iron era know this mode's predecessor, the Control variant Zone Control. Here's how it plays out. Both teams start Lockdown with a progress percentage of 0% displayed under the scoreboard. Once a team holds 2 zones, progress will begin ticking up for that team at a rate of 1% per second. There is no round timer. The first team to reach 100% will win the round, and the first to win 3 rounds will win the match. Now, there is a catch. If a team successfully captures all 3 zones, they will instantly win the round regardless of each team's progression state. So you're really going to have to make sure you don't lose all your zones. Now you may be wondering, okay, when can you play this new mode? Well, the answer is apparently right now. Like, if you're hearing my voice, if you're hearing me say this, you can go on and play this new mode, you know, at this time. And that's pretty exciting. Now, moving on from there, something else Bungie talked about is the Whisper. The biggest deal in Destiny in basically the last month happened, you know, over the weekend, basically, and a lot of people were able to go out and get the brand new Whisper of the Worm exotic sniper rifle, the Destiny 2 version of the Black Spindle, or the Black Hammer, however you look at it. There's a big debate. If I say Black Spindle, people get mad because the White Nail perk is closer to the Black Hammer. Yes, I know that's correct, but of course it looks more like the Black Spindle. It has the Taken design, of course, it's exotic. Anyways, the main thing is that it's gone right now. You can't activate this quest in-game, but next week it should be coming. But one of the things that people were very upset about during this whole experience is that there was Cabal event after Cabal event, and on the Xbox One there was I think a 5-hour chunk, or possibly even 6 or more, of nothing but Cabal, like just nothing but Cabal. Apparently Bungie looked into this and it wasn't a glitch, it was just incredibly bad luck. So they're actually going to implement an update at some point, hopefully for when it next hits, that's going to just make it a little bit more forgiving instead of purely random, so you won't have those ridiculous chunks of nothing but Cabal drills, and so you're not able to access the quest. Now, continuing on from there, if you've ever thought, hey, I love Destiny's lore, especially Destiny 1, I love Grimoire cards, I would love to see them printed into some sort of book, well, here you go. This is actually coming out. It's called Grimoire Anthology, and it should be available to purchase online from the Bungie store. So for you lore fanatics, there you go. And a lot of information today. Bungie actually released a monthly guide for all of this stuff that we've talked about, so let's take a look at it. So starting July 31st and then going to August 13th, the first couple of weeks, we have Supremacy being the featured Crucible game mode. We have the Solstice of Heroes seasonal event beginning on the 31st. We have the Combat Reveal stream starting on the 7th as well. Moving on from there, from August 14th to August 23rd, we have Iron Banner starting August 14th. We have Gamescom at August 21st. Now, what will they reveal at Gamescom? Probably a brand new trailer for Forsaken, I would say. Gamescom is kind of a big deal, so I would definitely look for that there. We have Doubles on August 21st, and then moving on from there, the last week leading, or the last couple of weeks leading to Forsaken, we have Solstice of Heroes actually ending on August 27th, and like Solstice of Heroes is going to end as soon as the August update arrives, essentially. Then we have update 2.0.0 launching on the 28th, so Again, once Solstice of Heroes goes away, we have this new August update, and we have the new weapon slot changes and all of that stuff. And then we have PAX West on the 31st. Now, Bungie does say that if you do go to PAX West, Gambit will be playable there. And so guys, there you have it, all of the changes and updates coming in the next month or so leading up to Forsaken. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative. Now if you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. And if you guys want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That's linked in the description down below, as is my Twitch channel, which you can also follow. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.